Shalom family. Welcome back to Wake Up Jacob, where we bring forth truth, break down scripture, and awaken Yah's chosen people. Today we continue our series on the 12 tribes of Israel, and our focus is on the mighty tribe of Gad. Who were they before captivity? What happened to them? Where are they today? And what do they look like? Grab your Bible, because we're about to go deep. Who was the tribe of Gad before captivity? The tribe of Gad was one of the 12 sons of Jacob, born to Zilpah, Leah's handmaid. From the beginning, Gad was destined to be a troop, a warrior tribe. Genesis 49 verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. This prophecy from Jacob shows that Gad would face oppression, but in the end, they would rise up and overcome. That's a promise from Yah. 1 Chronicles 12 verse 8. And of the Gadites there separated themselves unto David into the hold to the wilderness men of might, and men of war fit for the battle, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were as swift as the roes upon the mountains. These warriors were unmatched in courage and strength. Their appearance was striking, and their agility unmatched. They weren't just soldiers, they were lion-hearted protectors of Israel. Deuteronomy 33 verses 20 to 21. Blessed be he that enlargeth Gad, he dwelleth as a lion, and teareth the arm with the crown of the head. Moses blessed Gad with fierceness and leadership. Gad chose the best land east of the Jordan, willing to fight for what they believed in, just as the lion tears through his prey. What happened to the tribe of Gad? Like the other northern tribes, Gad fell under judgment due to disobedience. They were taken into captivity by the Assyrians around 722 BC. 2 Kings 17 verse 6. In the 9th year of Hoshea the king of Assyria took Samaria, and carried Israel away into Assyria. The northern kingdom, including Gad, was scattered among the nations. This was the beginning of what we now call the lost tribes of Israel. Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. This prophecy was fulfilled. Gad, along with the other tribes, was removed from their land and scattered throughout the earth, particularly through Africa and eventually into the Americas. Where are they today? Many scholars, historians, and truth-seekers believe that the descendants of Gad can be found among the Native American tribes of North, Central, and South America. Jeremiah 50 verse 6. My people have been lost sheep, their shepherds have caused them to go astray. The people of Gad lost their heritage, their language, and their connection to the Most High, just like all the other tribes. Colonization, forced religion, and genocide contributed to this loss. 2 Esdras 13:40-45. Those are the 10 tribes who were carried away prisoners, and they entered into another land where never mankind dwelt. This land was called Asareth, understood by many to be the Americas. The tribes crossed by sea, escaping Assyrian captivity, seeking a place to keep the laws of the Most High. What do they look like today? When we speak of the ancient Israelites, including the tribe of Gad, we must start with truth. They were a black people. Their skin was dark, their hair woolly, and their identity clear. Song of Solomon 1 verse 5. I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Jeremiah 8 verse 21. For the hurt of the daughter of my people am I hurt, I am black, astonishment hath taken hold on me. Lamentations 5 verse 10. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. These scriptures prove beyond question. The Israelites, including the tribe of Gad, were a melanated people. Over time, many from the northern kingdom migrated to a new land, long before Columbus ever arrived. 2 Esdras 13:40-45. Those are the 10 tribes who were carried away prisoners, and they entered into another land where never mankind dwelt. This land was Asareth, widely believed to be the Americas. They traveled by sea under the guidance of the Most High to keep his laws. But that's not the full story. After arriving in the Americas, many of these same people were enslaved once again, this time by European colonizers. Some were transported across seas in slave ships to the Caribbean, Europe, or Africa. Others were enslaved right here on their own land. Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. This verse not only applies to the African slave trade but also to native and indigenous Israelites who were enslaved, shipped, and sold as property. Hosea 7 verse 8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Through colonization, rape, and forced intermarriage, Gad's physical features changed, from black to various shades of brown, red, and copper. But their identity as Israelites remains the same. Deuteronomy 28 verses 48 to 50. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the old or the young. The oppression, genocide, and erasure experienced by Native Americans mirrors the curses placed upon Israel for breaking Yah's laws. Their stories match the prophecies perfectly. Genesis 49 verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Gad's identity was hidden. His appearance may have changed, but his blood, his promise, and his purpose remain. The warriors of Gad are rising once again, in truth, in knowledge, and in righteousness. If this message resonates in your spirit, it's not a coincidence. Yah is calling his chosen to remember who they are. The awakening of Gad. Though scattered and nearly forgotten, the Most High never forgot Gad. As prophesied, he shall overcome at the last. The awakening is here, family. The warriors of old are rising again, in spirit, in truth, and in power. If this message touched your spirit, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next tribe we uncover. Shalom, and see you next time on Wake Up Jacob.